What's up, everybody? Comfy Time Gamer here, and welcome back to some more Demon's Souls. Let's jump right in. We were just about to talk to the Monumental last time. Hopefully, this episode will not be as chaotic as the last one, so here's hoping.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this Nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain. Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber, and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
Yes.
Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom. We neutralized the Old One and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order to mend reality, Monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is o'ershort, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The Monumentals perished, and the archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Alant once again aroused the Old One. The Monumentals perished, and the
So, lots of story there. I'm rather quite not used to this, coming from Dark Souls. First, let's talk about this Monumental. It's very obvious that these other ones are all dead. The Monumental said that he's or I don't know if it's he or she, is a half-living being, so it's kind of like, how did you guys die? I don't know. You must have some sort of life expectant, or some sort of limit to your life. But I'm assuming that they are quite old. So that kind of puts that puts a little bit of timeline, if I'm making that assumption correct, that these archstones, the time that has passed since the first time the old one was placed back in its slumber, whatever that means. I don't know if that means it was killed or... Well, obviously it's not killed because it's back, but a lot of time has passed. And then, of course, one of the more interesting aspects is the one living monumental still has his candle going, which is in sharp contrast to all the other ones here, whose candles are extinguished. So, lots of imagery in that cutscene, lots of imagery that can be found in the Nexus, actually. But first, let's check out this awesome statue. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. It's pretty androgynous. I suppose there's probably been tons of speculation in the past over who this represents. My only guess is possibly whoever defeated the old one the first time, maybe. I don't know. That's just a guess. But there's a lot of... you can see it there. There's one of them. These circular patterns that are intersected by by crosses are found everywhere, especially down on the floor. And it seems to be some sort of either magic or symbology of some sort, although I don't know what it is just yet. There is an item over here. Let's go ahead and grab that. So the monumentals faced off. Stone ephemeral eyes. I don't think we... That is... It's kind of annoying that puts it right near... If you have an empty slot, it fills it. An eye stone which has deteriorated more than halfway resurrects the user's body. It can only be used in soul form. Once it is used, it crumbles away and is lost. Okay, so... Humanity, basically, I guess. Lets you return to human form. And interestingly enough, also, there's some items in here. Where are they? I've seen them before. Let's see if I can get a problem. Now that we're down on this floor, it's kind of cool, these statues. There's a mirrored effect, which continues with the great statue as well, and you don't really notice it until you come up here and then go back down. Why am I going this way? This place is so damn huge. It's kind of easy to get lost in here. The mirror imagery is really cool. Yeah, I think I have to go down the center. There it is. There's one on each side. One there and one there. We'll go ahead and pick those up. It honestly doesn't matter if we die, because to be honest with you, I probably want to attempt now that I'm getting more and more understanding about how the world tendency works, dying in soul form will push it towards black. Or, I'm sorry, dying in human form will push it towards black. I'm probably, you know, I'm just guessing that I want to try to do stuff towards white initially. And so I guess that... Oops. So I guess that means I will be trying to do a lot of this stuff in soul form. I guess if it gets too difficult for me and I have to go human form, I will, but I'll at least, you know, like, make the attempt. I am online now. I decided to just go ahead and leave it online. Maybe I should play online, I don't know. But it looks like we're still pretty well neutral. And the other cool thing that I noticed about when I stopped actually looking at the stones and looking at the entire page is it's a map of this world. So you can kind of see where Boletaria is located and the other archstones, where they take you geographically in this world. I don't know if the human in the center is supposed to represent the Nexus, maybe? I don't know. That would make sense. I mean, it is a Nexus. But I don't know for sure. It also makes me wonder how these areas are connected. And by connected, I don't mean through nodes, through the archstones, but rather like if there's going to be any sort of politics, or are these all Boletaria and these are provinces, or you know, regions, duchies, whatever you want to call them, or are these separate kingdoms? And Boletaria is just this landmass portion that we visited before. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that'll be found out or not, but it is interesting, and it's something that I like maps, so I'm interested in how they're connected. Okay. So here, yeah, it's kind of cool. It's got this really cool mirrored image. And I'm not sure if that represents anything. Because I don't think the one down here has weapons. I don't know if it's supposed to be like yin and yang, good and evil, etc., etc. But it is pretty cool. Where is this one? Okay. Like I said, I'm not it doesn't really matter if I die, because I'm probably gonna try and suicide anyway. But yeah, man, this is gravity is really floaty in this game compared to Dark Souls, so it's kind of it's tricky. And we get a soul item. Kind of worth it. You know all we can get right now. I am going the wrong way, aren't I? Maybe? I don't know, we'll figure it out. I already dumped all my goods with stockpiles. This one we just got, probably. Yes, okay. That was a mistake. Ooh. New moon grass. I don't think I've seen this. We did pick some of Full Moon in the last level. The effect of the moon herbs changes according to conditioner, and full moon herbs are collections of wilted herbs that emit a faint light even in their wilted state. No, we've already read that before. New moon grass recovers all of the user's HP. Okay. The effect of the moon herb changes according to conditioner, and new moon herbs are collected of wilted herbs that did not decompose even after many years. Alright. Wow, that's some pretty sweet early game stuff right there. Yeah, let's do our. I'm sure we have some conversations now that we talked to the Monumental.
Have you met the last surviving Monumental? Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty if you ask me. What's happened? Have you lost your nerve? No matter. Have a seat. We can sit here forever. At least we will be safe.
So that's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if he's referring to... he's sort of blaming it on the old ones, or on the Monumentals, that the old one is back. Now, I don't know if he's referring to the first time or right now, because that's kind of a discrepancy, because we've just been told that King Elant aroused the old one, so I'm not sure about that.
Hello again.
Yeah.
You have a heart of gold.
I can forge.
Yep.
No interest,
Sure
eh?
can.
I can tell.
Let's get our dialogues with this guy that we quit last time.
I too may I share?
Sure, let's
A
chat.
miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle. They have magicians.
Now,
I see. I pray.
Now, I find this kind of strange. I've sort of been trained by Souls games now to take NPC stuff with a grain of salt. I think it's really, really interesting here that, because this is obvious, this is the faith area, that there's this big discrepancy. I don't want to call it a rivalry, but they're straight up like driving a wedge between miracle users and faith users and spellcasters, and saying that spellcasting is demonic and evil, and that miracles are good. I think that it's a really interesting contrast that we didn't get in Dark Souls, as far as faith and spellcasting. The only thing that kind of stood out was maybe like pyromancy, because they were considered outcasts, but I mean, he's very direct with that dialogue there about acts of good and acts of evil, according to the church's perspective.
Back in the time that I lived below, King Elant left on soon. Mice, if I...
We already heard that. Now let's see. That there wasn't. Okay, he is here now. Huh.
Are you here to face the demons? If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from the dungeon of Latria. I will help you however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
Well, we know where he's at. He's in Latria. Still don't know where Urbane is.
Frake is a great sage who systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation. By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he's likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Frake as soon as possible. All the more reason.
I'm just looking at some of this stuff here.
I see. Suit yourself. Just ensure that you rescue Sage Frake as quickly as possible.
Is my magic is 10, faith is 11. Okay, maybe 10 is the... I haven't raised it though. I don't know. Maybe you had to go through the first stage for this guy to show up. But definitely a different contrast between his opening dialogue and the faith, the Umbasa faithful over there. Completely different tone. His is one of a, you know, an intellectual type, academic approach to the soul arts. Doesn't disparage the other side. I don't know, just pretty interesting. I'm literally gonna spend this whole episode in the Nexus talking. Jesus Christ. So cool. So these are the circular things I was talking about, with the cross-like symbols in the center of them, which is pretty cool. And I guess the last thing I don't want to get too close because it throws up a glare, is looking at the actual archstone. That tree, if anything sticks out here is the tree. I don't know, because we saw it with the monumental cutscene, this like life tree almost, except it's black here. So I don't know if this represents something to do with the old one or the soul arts or something. I don't know quite yet, but also very, very cool. If I can get the angle on it. Below all of it is the sun. So, praise it, you know? It's pretty sweet.
Brave soul, who fears not death, prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Blue eye stone, white eye stone. Connect to fused worlds. Should you lose your physical form, remember the eye stone. Okay, so these are like the soapstones. The maiden controls inhuman souls. This power allows her to aid those who slay demons. Interesting. How does she do that?
What is it? Dost thou seek soul power? So be it. After all, thou requirest strength. Go forth, touch the demon inside me. Let these ownerless souls become thine own.
Touch the demon inside me. Yes, ma'am. Sexual innuendo aside, she just stated she has a demon inside her, so the Maiden in Black is a demon. She can control souls. I don't know, man.
As for me, I am only here to tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
Yeah, right. Alright.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the
don't-
lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Are you gonna keep chanting?
So the world might be mended.
That's what she was saying when she first raised us from the dead. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going to go with magic or faith, or if I'm going to do anything with them at all. I think right now, strength, endurance, and vit are probably something I want to focus on. Let's see how much this costs. Does it tell you? Oh, souls required 741. Let's get endurance up. Let's add some vitality. Let's add a couple of strength. Maybe some more vit. We can do one more. Strength or endurance? What do you guys think? I guess I should look and see what these things do. Endurance is equipment burden. Big shocker there. And stamina, which is important. Strength increases our attack power and physical defense. Let's do endurance. Wait, we don't have enough? Oh, shit. We don't have enough.
Art thou done? May thine strength help the world be mended.
I don't want to do these because these might be able to be made into something. Yeah, that one can. Yeah, okay, so we don't know what they do yet. These are our cheap ones. Let's go ahead and add enough so we can take one more level. I needed, what, 1078? That should be enough.
Thou seekest the soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Oh, shit.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Oh, I did have enough. Okay.
Art thou done?
Numbers, they're hard. Alright, and that leaves us very little left over in case we die and lose them. I think we're going to stick with this weapon for now, although
It's simple. In trade with you.
I don't want to start spending stuff, especially if I start finding items and then be like, oh, well, I'm going to use this now, so... Remember what he had. Dagger, short sword, battle axe, heater shield. Dagger could be interesting. I'm assuming it had... I don't know for sure, to be honest with you. That's actually a good question. Do daggers and rapiers have like a hidden bonus damage, like in Dark Souls, for backstabs and ripostes? Be interesting to know.
No interest, eh?
I'm curious now if I can equip my crossbow. Oh shit, I put it away.
Hello again.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
You have a heart of gold.
It might be handy. Wooden bolt. Still fast. Or I mean, it can still fast roll. Can we add? Oh, that's because I have that on. Let's see how we are with clean rain. Can still fast roll. I guess I would need to know. Another good question is equipment burden, breakpoints. 21.8 of 44. Can we put our helm on?
I'm keeping...
God damn it. I did not want to do that. I'm sorry, guys. You'll just have to... I'll try and cut this kind of stuff
You have
out.
a heart of gold.
I'm learning. Oh shit, super fat roll. 26 of 44. Okay, so that's over 50%. Alright. Physical defense is 84. What about this combo? That ain't gonna work either, huh? Fat roll extraordinaire. Okay. That's just really heavy, huh? Okay, so we won't be using that. What did we have one last time? Gauntlets. And what about that? Shit. No, we're still stuck with this for now. We need to find a different set until... That's a pretty good set of armor. We just can't rock it right now. Could probably do something with the Ring of Great Strength, or but we're not going to be able to wear it because I'm keeping that fucking Thief's Ring on. Yeah. Alright.
I'm keeping... You have a heart of gold. Don't let...
I think what I'll do is, God, we're already at 30-some minutes. We're already at like 30 minutes, man. I want to go to this place. I need to kill myself, though. Shit. Also, why is this archstone broken? So many questions. Apparently, dying in the Nexus does not change your world tendency. Fuck. Nice one, dude. So, I guess a lot of people do this. Need to roll off here, yeah? Glad to do it? Yes. So, if the game gets too tough, and we need more VIT. Shit. Why must I... Gotta go up the other side, dude. And I need more VIT, I'll readjust my strategy. But I do want to try and get some of these tendency events, so I don't want to make it harder on myself, especially starting out. Alright, So the blacksmith, both the blacksmith and who else mentioned, the blacksmith mentioned another blacksmith in this area. So to me, the story is kind of pushing us that way because it's one of the first NPCs we talked to. The only other one was the magic guy who mentioned Sage Frake in the Tower of Latria. So, City of the Burrows, keepers of the huge tunnel, most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Boletaria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue working. Supported the soldiers of Boletaria. Huh. Okay. "30 minutes in and we just got out of the Nexus. That's awesome." It's kind of some sweet runes there. Oh shit. Look at that. I just noticed something. The Archstone sword has... Well, that's fucking cool. The Archstone sword has various variations. Several variations of the symbology found in the Nexus. The triangle, the triangles, the circle with the cross-like shapes through it. That's pretty crazy. That's really neat. Alright. Okay, guys, we're starting Dark Souls. God damn it. I knew I was going to do that at some point. We are starting Demon Souls now. Hello. Okay. Oh, you're attractive. Alright. Let's be an NPC. I can hear the swinging of a hammer. We do have a thief ring on, yeah? Okay. Can I target this thing? Alright. Wow. 8 shard of hardstone, 2 large hardstone shard. Okay. Awesome. So crystal lizards are our thing. And just like in Dark Souls, they run the fuck away from you. Most likely, I'm guessing they disappear. I can hear a hammer. The steady hammering of a... Okay, some sort of elevator system. Alright. Let's talk to this grotesque-looking fellow.
Hello there, souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Filthy man.
Our little town. Well, it's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone. And don't bother with old men like myself. Makes life rather easy for me. I can get away with anything. Thank you, Lord, for this golden opportunity. Have you heard about that sparkling lizard? He's not easy to catch. but he's got some fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give it away.
Of course you can.
Thank you, Lord.
Alright, let's see what he's got. Crescent Moon, Ed's Grindstone. Ooh, he actually sells shards. Expensive for us. Hardstone and Sharpstone. A shard of hard ore enhances straight swords, axes, hammers, and so on. A basic ore that evenly increases the power of a weapon. Weapons can be strengthened by hardstones up to a maximum level of 10. A shard of sharp ore enhances daggers, curved swords, spears, and so on. A basic ore thing. Okay. So there's different ones. What does he sell? He sells a pickaxe, which is a hammer. No, thank you.
You want to play? Well, you've got to pay. Don't you agree?
What else did I pick up? Okay. So these are like Titanite shards, large Titanite shards. Okay. Alright. Definitely some sort of, looks like some sort of mining operation here with the, elevator systems. Oh, shit. The next enemy is susceptible to spells. What does this one say? The next enemy is susceptible to pierce attacks. Okay. There's something over there. Can you hit me over there? Oh shit. Of course he can. Sticky white stuff. Let's get inside here. It's loud. Shield up, man. Guess I should check if he's heading now. Proof you've been accepted by the Monumental as a demon slayer when you die in our soul form. Use this to send a soul sign. The setting can only be used in soul form. Sent to other worlds. Use this. Okay, so it's a dark soapstone or black soapstone. Okay. Why'd we come in here in the first place? Sticky white stuff. A sticky white wax-like substance applied to the right-hand weapon for a magical effect is said to be the waste product of a magical slug that bathed in fluorescent water. Okay, so like turpentine, but adds magic damage. Awesome. And interestingly enough, that I'm assuming that was a dev message saying that these are susceptible to spell. Hello. See something? There is something down there. Okay. Okay, we can probably... Is this going to kill me? Oh... No, it is not going to kill me. Now I'm guessing we can take out those rock-throwing guys. What is that? There's an item over there. Below a ledge. Oh, that's very interesting. I wonder if that's a drop-down item or... I don't know. So much to see and do. More ephemeral eyes. is a Boletarian knight. Right? I don't know. Oh, for a second I thought the thing was gonna crush me. Oh shit, I want to go all the way up. Kill these rock throwing sons of bitches. Hello. That's neat. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Alright, well, let's do it. He's got a whip. Wow, how is he not hitting me with that fire? These guys are tough, man. Holy shit, are they tough. Okay. No, 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 no! Fuck me! Dead. Well, that was awesome. Nice job, dude. Oh my god, dude, don't fucking die here. Where in the hell are my souls gonna be? Can I even get to them? Or will they be from where I fell? Hopefully they'll be right up here. Not that I have that many, but I guess it does. Jesus Christ. You floaty ass gravity son of a bitch. Alright, let's try that again. Dude's kind of scary, man. I wasn't doing a whole lot of damage to him either. No, 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 no. Fuck you. Oh, he's got a, He's got a combustion attack as well. Okay, he likes that one when you're close. Fuck me. This. Let's see how much effect this has. Probably a waste, I know. Perfect timing, bro. Oh shit, I didn't see that guy. White stuff is pretty awesome. Crushing battle axe +1. Just a little storeroom area. Soul item. Let's check out this axe, man. $88 plus 17. What is crushing? I guess it's a C scaling on our strength. Huh. I'll have to read more into what the crushing upgrade path is. That's a nice +1 weapon right off the bat. Huh. Alright. Christ, I'm almost to an hour already, and I haven't done shit. I'm sorry for all the talking in this episode, guys. That's kind of how I am with the lore. I think it's probably best just to stop here. I'm sorry. We'll, I promise there'll be more, less talk, more action in the next one. But I appreciate you guys who do watch, and feel free to respond on some of the stuff that I commented on in the Nexus and different lore points that have already been discussed. And I'll see you in the next part. Thanks for watching.